So then, outrageous, huh? I think, well, let's see how outrageous. Okay, we're in a forest, which is already pretty crazy. You know, we don't go into forests that often. Oh, really? I forgot they included these. Like, I don't even think these fire sprites, I'm gonna say, like, not like sprites, you know, like, not like the like art design, but like the sprite is in like the other kind of sprite. I don't even think they're listed in like the enemy credits. I don't believe so. They're just kind of fire, like you should know what fire is by now, dummy, kind of thing. Like if you don't know what fire is, kid, then you got bigger problems. Like you shouldn't be playing games. You should go out and like burn yourself or something. Like fire bad kind of thing. Like you should know this, kid. I'm not leaving you, Yoshi. I've left you so many times before, but not again. Look at this. Look at this. What the hell is going on? What the fuck? We died together. I've never seen that. I think that's the first time I've ever seen anybody die while Yoshi was like, what? What? Yoshi just, okay. Whatever, game. Whatever. If you say so. Like, I was on Yoshi. Like, go back and pause it. Go frame by frame, and you'll see that I was, like, on that dinosaur. Chump. But, you know, I'm not gonna complain too much. Even though that's kind of my job. Even though I don't do this as a job. It's more of a hobby. But I complain as a hobby. You know, taking bullets in the back of the face. That's another thing that I do often. Drinking away my tears is another thing I do quite frequently. This level is outrageous. It's got, like, guns pointed to my head and fire sprites and shit, man. You know, living in California, I'm kind of used to the woods being on fire, everything being on fire, and there not being any rain, and people trying to sell grandma cocaine and that kind of thing. You know, it just kind of happens when you live here. In case you don't know, I freaking hate living in California. A lot. Like, it's... That's basically what happens. That's basically what happens. You're trying to walk around, minding your business, and then somebody just all of a sudden puts a bullet in your face while looking at you unexpectedly. Like you kind of know that it's gonna happen, and then you get burned on fire, and everybody laughs at you. That's another thing that happens a lot here. This is why I don't go outside, in all honesty. This is why I stay inside and get burned there. And read lovely YouTube comments with people who actually care about me. Let's see. Now, speaking of, like, going outside, I think I should, like, mention some weird stuff that's happened when I do go outside. Like, since we're just kind of standing here being outrageous, let's get another story going, okay? Let's get it going here. What's something crazy that's recently happened to me personally? Not like a news story. I like how I can jump on one bit of fire, but not another. Like, what's that all about? Why are you judging me? Like, shouldn't I be able to, like, spin jump off of, like, the smaller fire, but not the bigger fire? Like, choose your fire, poison, people. Let's see. Crazy stuff that happened to me recently. Crazy stuff. Well, I have gone on dates, but none of them have been too crazy lately. What has Mr. Gunslinger been getting up to in recent events? Let's see. Oh, that barely hit my foot. Let's be honest here. Game over. You see, I'm trying to think of, like, funny stories, and actually, my life's been kind of boring recently. Nothing really exciting's been happening. Aw, he's dead. He's like dead, son. To be honest, I've been staying inside playing a lot of the new Metal Gear game, like way too much, but I've finished it now, and I have my opinions on it, but that's gonna be for another video. How the fuck did I do that? And it's gone now, folks. Oh no, it's right there. Tricky. What the fuck hit me? Is that fire behind the tree? I'm so confused. Hold on, let me think here. What has been going on in my life? Anything? I mean, I'm really busy, but that's not fun to talk about. Oh, come on, I feel like there was something that was, like, really weird that I was like, I need to talk about that on YouTube, because I need to keep, like, a journal or something. But, like, I'm so, like, lazy. I can't be asked to write stuff down. Like, who does that anymore? Who uses, like, pencils and papers and stuff like that? Nobody. Poor people. Ethiopians. Actually, I did see a wonderful little news article that they are giving underdeveloped countries. Yeah, it's a kind of cereal now. They're giving underdeveloped countries books that are, like, you can read them, but like the pages are like these filter things, so like you can like put your dirty ass water in them. And I am completely distracted here. Hold on. Hit myself in the chest because that's what we manly men do. And I am the manliest of men, don't you know? Hello, ladies. That's something I haven't said in a long time. But yeah, they're giving books out, so, you know, people can drink and read, because both are important. Wonderful. Let's just finish this outrageous. You know what? Forget the story time for now. I'm just gonna focus on what I'm doing. Running away from bullets. I dropped the ball on that one. Come on, wake up. Be interesting. That's if they made a pill to be interesting. They do. It's called game over. I almost feel like I need to regroup here and think about, because I have stuff that I could talk about, but some of it's a surprise for you guys, and I don't want to like mention some things that I'm planning on doing, you know. I need to think of something to say. I might even take a break here in a second to think of something funny that's been going on. Come now, Gunslinger. Wow, that was a really obnoxiously good jump there. You know what? I'm gonna give up on this train of thought because it's not working out for me. So let's just move on. Let's just focus on the gameplay, eh? Oh, Gunslinger. If you had a nickel for every time you die, you know, I was talking to somebody recently, and they said, you know, I was recently introduced myself to a new friend that I'd met, and they asked like, "What are you into?" And I was like, "I'm into video games." And they're like, "Oh, that's pretty cool, unless you're like one of those video game guys that like break stuff when they lose at games and shit." And I'm like, "No, I'm pretty patient. Like, I've never broken anything in anger, you know? I'm not that kind of person. It's just, I mean, I'll like almost have a brain hemorrhage from how angry I am, but I'll never like get up and hurt something or like throw my controller against the wall or anything like that, because shit's expensive, son. Like, shit's really expensive, and I can't afford that right now. I guess I could talk about my new job, which is, you know, still doing the local winery shit, but man, I have been spoiled like fuck by my old job, like seriously, in terms of like pay, wages, and raises and all that, because now I'm working minimum wage, and I'll tell you this much, folks, minimum wage in California, no, like, no, you could be making almost double of what the minimum wage is, and you would still kind of struggle to like get through life, you know? It's not, I believe minimum wage is defined as enough money as to live comfortably. And man, you better like get up with a different definition of what comfortable is, because man, if you make minimum wage and you work 60 hours a week, 60 hours a week, that's more than 2 full days out of the 7 days you get in a week. Straight. You will still barely be able to scrape by on your own. Not even counting if you have like kids or something like that. And considering how expensive like birth control can be for some people and shit, like it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy of like, if you're poor, you can't afford birth control, and then if you can't afford birth control, eventually you're gonna fuck up and have kids. Which, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes having kids at wrong points in your life is a fuck up, but I mean, the nice kind of fuck up. I'm not calling kids themselves fuck ups, I'm calling the situation fucked up because, I knew that was gonna happen and shit. So, I mean, wow, I'm actually doing acceptably here. And then he died.